Hearing. Hey, let's tackle a question that we get all the time and probably is the most common question out there, which is how much do hearing aids cost and why are they so different? And it's absolutely true. You can find hearing aids online for $35 or $40 for one, and you can get hearing aids that appear to be $4,000 or more for one. So what exactly is the difference? And there's a few different aspects to that. The first is going to be the quality of the instrumentation. Now, when we look at the biggest hearing aid manufacturers on the planet, and there's 5 or 6 of them, you're looking at companies that are literally putting hundreds of millions of dollars into research. And they are really at the point of the spear as far as technology is concerned. They're pushing the envelope. They're always trying to see what's going on. And then on the far end of that, on the low end, you've got basic amplifiers that are just going to make everything louder. So from a technology standpoint, there can be significant differences. And when we're talking about technology, with the input of that much money into research, there's going to have to be some sort of return on investment for those manufacturers. So there can be a cost to the hearing aids themselves. Secondarily, in most cases, you're going to have a professional fitting done. And so there's generally a charge for that. You know, when you look at some of these higher end hearing aids that are literally tens of millions of different settings, if you figure in all of the possibilities that can be chosen from. So as a consumer, what you should hear there is there's a whole lot of those settings that are actually wrong. And so if we want to get the correct fitting, we want to have a quality person behind the mouse, so to speak, and really knowing what they're doing. And that's a valuable commodity. So there will be a charge for that. Now, in most places, there's also something called a conformity test, which is either done during what we call real ear testing or through an aided audiogram or through sound field testing. And depending on the level of sophistication there, that is meant to verify that those hearing aids are doing exactly what we think they're doing, there can be a cost to that. Finally, we have follow-up and service. In some cases, there are individual follow-up charges, which are smart because as we've learned over the years that if we just do a fitting, we're probably not going to get everything just exactly right because we've got to allow that patient's brain the opportunity to get used to these new sounds. So oftentimes, anywhere from 3 to 4 to 5, maybe even 6 follow-ups are necessary, and there may be a charge for those there. Finally, we've got service. And service can be for a year, it can be 2 years. I've seen service contracts as long as 5 years. So when you add all of those possibilities up, you're going to come up with a price. Now, it's super important that you realize that those aren't prices just for hearing aids. There's other aspects to that. So as a consumer, what you really want to know is what you're getting. Make sure everything is spelled out in your purchase agreement, in your invoicing, and so you know exactly what you're getting. Not every solution is going to be right for every person. So take the time, figure out what you need, figure out what's the best for you, and I guarantee you're going to have a lot more success. Hey, I'm Kevin Amdahl from Amdahl Hearing. If you like what you saw today, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to continue to receive content like this, go ahead and click on that subscribe button. And if you want to get a hold of me directly, you can either find me at amdahlhearing.com or you can email me at info@amdahlhearing.com. Again, I'm Kevin Amdahl. I hope you enjoyed the time we spent together. I hope to see you again real soon.